They basically did this. Hey, I'm from outer space, and I'm like the Messiah, Jesus Christ, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Heaven's Gate cult. Now, if you don't know what the Heaven's Gate cult is, I assume that's why you clicked on the video. But before we cover that, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because these videos actually take a really long time to make, and you'd be doing me the biggest favor if you actually did do those things. But without further ado, let's cover the Heaven's Gate cult. So a long time ago, there was a guy named Marshall Applewhite. Not kidding, that's what his actual name is. And he claimed to be from outer space, and he basically told everybody that he was from outer space and that the world was going to be ending pretty soon. Now, Marshall also had a friend named Bonnie. Now, Bonnie thought she was the same as Marshall too, but this time, they claimed to be like Jesus. Not kidding, they claimed to be like Jesus. Yeah! Not kidding. They said, okay, pretend you are someone who does not know who I am, okay? I'm Jesus Christ, or I'm like Jesus Christ, but I'm from space. Yo, what? They basically did this. Hey, I'm from outer space, and I'm like the Messiah, Jesus Christ, okay? So I speak truth. I speak truth. And Marshall and Bonnie said that they had a spaceship, and that the spaceship would come to Earth one day to take them home, but there was one catch. There always is. Basically, if the spaceship was going to come pick them, or the spaceship was going to come and pick them up from Earth, they needed to leave behind their bodies in order to go with them. So they had to, how do I say this without getting demonetized? They had to go to sleep by their own hands. What? Spaceship? They claimed that a spaceship, oh my goodness, bro. They claimed that a spaceship was coming to take them and that they were like Jesus. So they go up to them and like, hey, you need to fall asleep by your own hands in order for you to go to heaven. Or heaven, outer space, whatever. What matters is that these people are psychopaths. Gotta recharge. Well, it's good. Oh, it's really good. By the way, if you're drinking soda, make sure to brush your teeth, because this will cause cavities, and they suck. We also got this. Oh man, I can't be doing that on camera. But don't it look good, though? Don't it look good? I know it look good, don't it? And you know how everything starts out when it comes to stuff like this. People actually started to believe the parasocial psychopaths who thought they were Jesus Christ, and it can't go really any... Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you guys. They also left their lives to join these psychopaths. I'm not kidding. A lot of people left their houses, they left their jobs, their families, their friends, just so they could follow Marshall and Bonnie, who thought they were like Jesus. And when they were with Marshall, they had to do entirely different things than what would happen with their average day life. For example, they said you are not supposed to, or you have to wear the same clothes, you have to eat the same food. I'm pretty sure he said that. He also goes on to say that you cannot express emotion. I'm not kidding, you can actually look that up. Hey, did your mom pass away of cancer? Can't express emotion. This is how it was. Hey, is your mom suffering from cancer and you want to actually express emotion? Sorry, you can't do that. What? Did you lose everything and now you feel horrible about it? That sucks, because you can't, not around me, you can't. This dude was a psychopath. Like, you can't even, like, why would they believe him? Bro, I've covered so many stories of stuff like this. The Jim Jones massacre. We talked about that on the channel. They just believed him. They didn't even need evidence. They're not God. You can ask for evidence. And they just wait at this time, as all of this is going on, they're just waiting for the spaceship. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. They didn't wait for a couple days. They didn't wait for a couple months. They waited for years for this spaceship to pull up, but it never did. They even bought a telescope to see further into the night sky, but guess what? No spaceship. And then sooner or later, Bonnie dies. If you don't know who Bonnie is, I mentioned her previously in the story. She was the Marshall's girl, I think. And she believed the same stuff he did. She also believed that she was like Jesus and she was from outer space. Oh, excuse me. And she also died before everybody could, like, had this whole philosophy about everybody going to space. And Marshall, everybody, like, shocked, and Marshall was like, oh, no, don't be upset. She just went before us. And then, in 1997, there was a comet named the Hale-Bopp, and Marshall, when he sees this comet, he's like, oh, it's the spaceship! Everybody smoked themselves! Kidding at all. He literally said that too. Hey, you see that comet? Yeah, that's the actual spaceship. Drink this special liquid, and you're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna go to sleep, and we're gonna ride that thing. Oh, this dude was a psycho! Basically, he saw a comet, and he was like, yo, that's the spaceship. And he's like, okay, how can I say this without getting demonetized? A comet, spaceship. For us to get on a spaceship, we need to pass away. Here's this special liquid that's going to put you to sleep, and we're going to get on that comet. And then Marshall then told his followers, hey, we should probably be prepared for this trip. So they went out and they bought a bunch of supplies. They came back and they were just ready for their quote-unquote big trip. Which, by the way, is unbelievable like that. Because how are you going to believe someone that says something like that? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And then Marshall wanted everybody to be organized. So he said, oh, everybody's going to wear black shirts, black t-shirts, black sweatpants, and black Nikes. Not kidding, black Nike. Well, at least he has class, I guess. I mean, you could have, like, Nike is good running shoes. They also wore armbands, and the armband said Heaven's Gate Army Team, or something like that. Heaven's Gate Away Team, that's what it said, never mind. And it's kind of sad when you think about it, because these people actually believe that they're gonna go to space and see a bunch of things. And they thought, when they weren't really sad about it either, because they thought they were going to go see a better place. But in actuality, they were just, smoking themselves. But what was crazy about it is that they actually wrote goodbye letters to their families, being like, oh, I'm gonna go bye-bye. Hopefully I can see you in space sometime, Psychopaths. And before they left, they actually filmed videos too. So it would be a video like I'm gonna demonstrate to you, okay? Acting. Pretend I'm one of these psychopaths. Hey, Mom. It's me, Charlie. I'm gonna go see the world, okay? I'm gonna go see space. It's so crazy. It's Mr. Applewhite. He told us to drink this special liquid. My tummy's is like hurting a little bit, and I'm getting kind of dizzy, and I'm kind of losing my vision in my eyes. But I know I'm gonna go to space, and I know I'm gonna see great things. Literally what that was. So it will literally just be a video like this of them talking, and it'd be very like weird and silly, and it's just crazy to go. And then Marshall goes on. Well, Marshall to make the like special drink. It comprised of Betasipi, but I don't know how do you say it? Phenobarbital, vodka, and applesauce. And he mixed this concoction up and he gave it to these people, or his followers. And he basically went on to say that, oh, okay, this isn't gonna hurt. You're just gonna feel a little dizzy, and then you're gonna go to the spaceship. This dude was a psychopath. Imagine this. Hey, loyal follower who loves me very much, drink this. Even though you have no idea what's in it, drink it anyway. But they didn't just do it all at once. Basically, what they would do is they'd get the special drink, and they drink it, and then they'd go to lay down on their bed. So they did it in groups, right? So they would do it, and then they'd go and lay down on their beds, and when they stopped moving, the next group would do it. Y'all don't get it. This was an orchestrated sleeping project. Like, they planned this. It's actually kind of scary how they did this, and, like, no one backed out. Like, I mean, I think some people backed out, but, like, a lot of them didn't. Some of the crew members actually helped. What they would do is that if a group passed, they'd cover them up, and then, like, sooner or later, everybody gets smoked, and then the last two people, when they get smoked, they, like, drink it with each other, and they lay down beside each other, and it was really sick. Marshall was actually one of the last to go. He drinks it, and then, how do I say this? he had passed away, and as he's lying down and passing away, he comes to the realization, he didn't come to any realization, but he was like, oh man, my mission is finally complete. I finally did it. I got my people to the spaceship. Da, 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 da. And then a former member of, like, this cult basically got like a letter from, like, the group, and it basically said that, you know, all 39 people, because that's, you know, they had done what they did. And then when he goes to, like, investigate or something, he finds them all wrapped up in purple cloth with their matching Nike sneakers. And then when the police found out that there were 39 bodies, the media went crazy. Like, people were like, oh, this is insane. They couldn't believe that people had committed a mass sleeping project just because people wanted to see a spaceship. Or that they thought a spaceship was coming. And then many family members were upset, rightfully so. I mean, they're, like, families and friends actually, like, were very upset because they're like, oh, my homie literally joined the cult and then committed a mass sleeping project. And then reporters and people started asking questions, and they were like, how did Marshall get all these people to just do that willingly? And they started looking back on Marshall's videos of him teaching and talking about it, and they were like, what? And what I am about to tell you is going to blow your mind. Even though this happened in 1997 and the group is just gone, the website is still up. Meaning, you can go online right now and look up Heaven's Gate teachings. You can look that up, and it will literally show you this psychopath's teachings and what he taught. You can literally, like, right now, when you're done watching this video, go onto, like, your website browser or something and type in Heaven's Gate website, and it'll just pop up. Boom. Psychopath and his teachings. And then when a few former members found out what happened, and they were shocked, but they still believed in Marshall's teachings, so much so that they actually did the exact same thing. Not as extreme, but they did end up smoking themselves because they thought they missed their chance to go on the spaceship. And the mansion that they lived in was completely emptied out. But, you know, no one forgot what happened, obviously. I mean, how could you? A bunch of psychopaths smoking themselves. Also, by the way, I don't want to keep calling them psychopaths. That seems a bit rude. These are just people who are just led the wrong way. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and say I don't mean to call them that. Yeah. But yeah, that's the video. I just wanted to go ahead and talk about that. But yeah. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because these videos actually take a really long time to make, and you'd be doing me a big favor if you actually did do those things. But yeah, I feel like that's it. I thank you, I love you, and God bless.